Good evening and welcome to Peoria Notre Dame, where it is senior night. We'd like to honor and recognize the seniors and their parents. Our first senior being honored is the goalkeeper, number 0, Teddy Dimler. Teddy is the son of Peter and Bridget Dimler, and he is a graduate of St. Vincent de Paul. Teddy's plans after high school is hoping to play soccer in college, undecided where or what major. Congratulations to Teddy. Next senior is Logan Walbeezer. Logan is the son of Bob and Michelle Walbeezer, and he is a graduate of St. Philomena. Logan is planning to be a major in mechanical engineering and is undecided at this time of where to go. Best of luck to Logan. Our next senior is Fabi Ariano. Fabi is the son of Gabriel and Myra Ariano and is a graduate of St. Mark's. After high school, Fabi is looking to be an architectural major, and some of the colleges that he's considering is UIC, Concordia, and Bradley. Best of luck to Fabi. Our next senior is Tommy Graham. Tommy is the son of Terry and Molly Graham, and Tommy is a graduate of St. Thomas. After high school, Tommy is planning on continuing his career in college playing soccer. Best of luck to Tommy. Our next senior is Patrick O'Donnell. Patrick is the son of Phil and Mary O'Donnell, and Patrick is a graduate of St. Vincent de Paul. As of now, Patrick is undecided on where to go for college, but he is planning on studying engineering. Best of luck to Patrick. Our next senior is Joseph Benke. Joseph is the son of Mike and Mary Benke, and he is a graduate of Calvin College. Right here for Calvin. After high school, he is considering majoring in sports communication. Best of luck to Joseph. Our final senior to be recognized is Nathan Oliver. Nathan is the son of Mike and Margie Oliver, and he is a graduate of St. Thomas. Following high school, Nathan is planning on majoring in aerospace engineering at Georgia Tech, U of I, or Purdue. Best of luck to Nathan, and best of luck to all the seniors on senior night.
quick. Thank you. All right, guys, any questions for me? You guys played soccer a long time. You have a long time. Let us rest. You guys will play. Let's watch sportsmanship. Let's watch slide tackles from behind. Let's watch language. Good? All right, so we're doing something different. We're going to have one of their injured players on the field. You guys are going to start with kickoff, and you're going to kick it out of bounds so that we can sub that person out. Okay, so because you guys get home, we'll just give you a side. Okay, so we'll start. We're going to line up here. They'll do announcements. You don't have to run out. We'll do a prayer.
Thank you. Yep, thank you. Good luck.
All right, come on, let's go down here. No, we're not. Hey, come on, boys, come on. No puedes ir allá arriba. Black. Sí, güey. Para afuera, güey. Sí, güey, pero nada más saque.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's Big 12 matchup between the Urbana Tigers and the Colonial Notre Dame Irish. If everyone could please stand up and remove their hats for the athletic period, followed by the national anthem. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Strong and faithful God, as we come together for this contest, we ask you to bless these athletes. Keep them safe from injury and harm, instill in them respect for each other, and reward them for their perseverance. Lead us all to the rewards of your kingdom, where you live and reign forever and ever. Amen. And now the national anthem.
they just kick it out wherever they want to kick it over here, we'll just get it going back to the goal. I don't know what side. We'll have to see how it goes. You should be starting on the ball. Hey!
Welcome, Peoria Notre Dame soccer fans, to NDTV, Peoria Notre Dame's streaming YouTube channel for our athletic programs. I'm Rob Kenny here with my partner Matt Blackford, here to bring you this Big 12 conference game between your Peoria Notre Dame Irish and our visitors from down south, your Urbana Tigers. Senior night here, always a special night, Matt, and last scheduled home game, at least, of the year, unless something weird shows up. Our last broadcast, our last scheduled home game. Always good to have a senior night.
Yeah.
Say goodbye.
Yep. Good send off for the guys.
Yeah, send off. Yeah. Say see you later. Not goodbye, really.
Yep. They went all out. They had the arch,
I know. I saw
balloon arch. Wow.
the dance team and the cheerleaders. There was alerted the parents. Parents showed up too. It's just really nice.
It's always nice when the parents show up.
It's nice there. Yeah.
It's always nice when the boys give them the message like, "Hey, we have this tonight."
By the way, I'm gonna need some flowers.
I think the parents know more than the kids.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's all put on by the junior parents. So yeah, we're gonna have a little odd, brief start to the game here. Urbana's gonna kick the ball out on purpose, so that senior Tommy Graham was able to start the game. Then we'll get him out before he can re-aggravate or aggravate an injury. Very classy of Urbana to agree to that. The Irish then will throw the ball back in towards their goalie. And we've started off. Maybe the last gentlemanly thing we'll see tonight.
Yeah, hopefully not.
The Irish seniors are Teddy Dimmler, Logan Waldbieser, Fabi Ariano, Tommy Graham, Patrick O'Donnell, Joseph Menke, and Nathan Oliver. Names familiar to everybody who's been paying attention to the program the last 4 years. We thank them for their contributions, especially thank their parents for all the time. The rides early in their careers when they were freshmen and sophomores. Traveling down to Champaign, Urbana, Danville to watch games, over to Iowa, Indiana, St. Louis.
Ohio.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, we're getting even further afield. Yeah, it takes a village. All right, the Irish settled in the game. Irish last game was on this pitch was against Victoria Manual and didn't really learn anything that game. Beautiful ball there by Braden Lehman. You got a slip there from the goalie.
Two really nice balls. A nice layoff by.
That was good. Good keeping.
Lost my train of thought there, but
Worked
Caden had that
Caden,
nice
okay.
layoff to Lehman, and Lehman played that nice outside the foot pass and almost got us in.
Yeah. Just sprinkling here a little bit. It's been sprinkling about the last 5 minutes or so. You did see the goalie kind of slip out there. It was a really brave goaltending. He came out way off his line. He got there first, though. We'll see if the pitch slickens up here a little bit. We got a heck of a long throw in there, Sebastian Salazar.
Quite a bit of rain this morning.
Yeah,
You know,
that
I
would
know
be there too. Yeah.
where I was at. It hammered us for about 20 minutes. I mean, it was torrential, and I'm sure that made it soft.
Yeah, we didn't get a lot of sun, a lot of wind today,
Nope.
so yeah, it'll probably.
Be a bit soft, and any more you put on, it's gonna, like you said, it makes it slick. It makes the pitch. The ball's gonna skip. It's gonna stay low. It's not gonna do the normal things it does. So yeah, be aware.
We're gonna get a cool night here. It'll be cooling down as we go. The 7 p.m. start, so a little dew might show up too. So might see some pratfalls out there. Hopefully not. All right, the Irish. I think Urbana is as good as they've been in years past. Man, I know they've caused us trouble on this very pitch more than a few times in the last decade.
Yeah, Urbana has a rich history in soccer. They really do. A lot of people don't know that. I mean, they've been to the state finals many times. Won a state championship in the early 2000s. Beat us here, I believe, like in 08,
Yeah.
07.
I think it was. Yeah.
You know, in a sectional championship, I believe, or semifinal. I mean, it was a weird game. They kind of got something late in the game, a free kick that was arguably maybe shouldn't have happened, but happened. But they've always given us fits.
Yeah, I remember them coming down and even in times when we've won, 1-0 games,
Yeah.
2-1 games, and they just
I mean, they just have that potential to be good.
Oh,
Wow.
that one goes in. Speaking of potential to be good, how about not potential to be good? How about just actually being good? Caden Hudson there fires a rocket in, just about 6 yards out.
That was a missile.
Keeper, I think, got both hands on it, but there's just no way he keeps that out. It lodges in the underneath of the net. The Irish quick 1-0 lead here at 36-28 of the first half.
Yeah, I think kind of a wake-up call there for Urbana. You can see coaching staff's not happy.
Yeah.
And, doesn't want the ball landing there, and just they can't come out and start slow.
Yeah, you cannot.
Neither team can.
No one can. But Caden never does.
No.
He's probably looking for a second straight hat trick within the first 10 minutes of the game, like he did with Manuel.
I like the look with the white shorts tonight.
Manuel had that too. You're talking about the Irish,
Yeah.
Yeah. I always like two-tone.
I love it. I was always a big fan of that. I don't know if I'd have dressed him in it tonight though with the rain, and that makes the laundry a little bit more difficult.
I liked wearing white shorts because people could tell whether you hustled or not. You got a stain in there. You get a stain early in the game, and it looks like you've hustled the whole game.
It's always better when you're playing on turf.
Yeah.
Those are the weird things you think about when you're coaching, and you think about, well, I'm going to be here till midnight doing laundry.
That would not have occurred to me. All right, the Irish here. Nice. Run down there, and it was a nice
good idea, really. I think if everybody thought he was playing to the right corner, and he just kind of played the ball back against the grain. I'd just like to see some more runners coming with him. No reason not to.
Yeah.
Got air in your lungs. You're fresh.
Yeah, well, you know that he can
danger
score
here
from anywhere, but he can also assist from anywhere.
Yep.
So you got to be aware of that.
Well, I think he's gonna, his role's probably gonna change a little bit, with the injury to Max.
Yeah.
When I heard that, I was like, ugh.
Yeah, sick to your stomach.
To be completely honest, I was. As soon as I talked with Mike about it, and I was like, oh man, in my opinion, I feel like he's our best soccer player. He's not our best scorer, but he's our best soccer player. And, I talk about him when I coach my little guys. I'm like, you guys want to see how a kid plays soccer? Come watch Max Mattarelli.
Yeah.
I mean, the kid moves constantly. He's always trying to find passing lanes. He's always, he's always defending. He's always, making problems for attackers, but then he's getting into the attack. He just does everything, all the little stuff that, a lot of guys don't want to do.
He lubricates the engine of this team. He really does. He is the oil.
So it just was like, I sick to my stomach when I heard about it, just for him, most importantly, but for the, the team. But, sometimes things like that can make you stronger. It really makes people figure out what their roles are.
Yeah.
And a lot of times it's somebody steps up. Here's a nice ball, and man, he's fast.
He is.
Get
that
nice
one there,
ball.
and
that's two.
Second of the three I was predicting there, 33-54. Caden Hudson, his second one, and that was just right. Pure speed, pure just him just being, the best player on the pitch at the moment.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
he took that from half field or midfield rather.
The one thing I've noticed about him this year is his size. He's bulked up a little bit.
Much stronger.
He is. Yep. Yeah. I mean, he's stronger on the ball. He's not getting knocked off the ball. I mean, the holding midfielder there tried to kind of body him off of it. And you look at him, he's 21. He's a bigger kid.
Yeah, he did the right thing.
And he could not get Caden off the ball there. So that's
didn't get him to break stride either. I don't think Caden lost a scintilla of speed, even with that contact. Well, we talked about the Irish depth all season, so with Max out, that depth was lessened a little bit. Cal Burkett moved into the starting lineup.
Yeah, he's a
fine player. He's
freshman.
Yeah,
you like to see it, especially it doesn't happen often on the boys' side, but when it does, you plan on that kid being pretty special.
Yeah. he will not be afraid.
That's one way to stop him.
Yep, tackle. It's called a tackle, but not really. It's supposed to be a tackle.
That's called the old professional foul.
Professional
You're
foul
not getting
there,
in.
that's right. You might beat somebody on this wearing white, but it's not going to be me right now. I thought you were talking about the white and black uniforms of Urbana, because Manuel had those too. I don't know if you listened to the broadcast, wasn't any real reason to, honestly, but just reminds me of the old Germany uniforms from the 70s and 80s.
Yeah.
Just classic.
Yep.
Just classic. Not a lot on them. Black numbers on a white shirt, white shorts. All right, Caden Hudson standing up over this. He earned the foul. He's going to earn the kick. Number 7 is pretty much looks like he is directly center of the goal here from about 30 yards or so.
Yeah,
10-yard
I'd say-
walk off here. He can go for it from here for sure.
Yeah, he's by about 34.
A little more difficult.
I think he's going to the right, around it. Oop, he did.
He did, and it was going in. Keeper got behind it, both hands on it, did a good job. I like the throw out there. I'm sure number 7 was expecting it.
I think Urbana's, they really have tried to do a couple nice things already. They, for the most part, they have defended decently well in the midfield. They've been somewhat organized, and they've also, they've tackled. Just probably not tackled enough in the defensive third than they have in the middle
Yeah.
third of the field.
That's Henry Burris, goalkeeper there, is tested a few times.
He will be busy tonight.
He will be busy. Neither goal his fault by any stretch of the imagination, especially not the first one. The Irish take advantage of a turnover there, mistaken ball handling. A little bit of danger there. Patrick O'Donnell, nice pass down there. Get that ball to Salazar. Sebastian
Yeah,
Jones,
slick.
man slips. Yeah, that's a good tackle there.
Yep, good ball.
Yep,
Got
yep,
it.
foot on ball. Nothing in it. Keeper cleans it up, Burris. As I mentioned before, Tommy Graham also out. Started here on senior night, but came off immediately. We don't want him aggravating anything, re-aggravating anything.
What's Tommy got? I wasn't
I
aware.
think he had an ankle.
Ankle.
Yeah. It's been a couple weeks now.
Yeah.
Since-
Now that
since
you
he
say
did
that,
it.
I do remember he
Yeah.
banged up.
So he's walking pretty normally, which is what I always kind of look for. But you can re-injure an ankle pretty quickly, just doing simple
Especially on
simple
a night,
things.
especially on a night like tonight.
Yeah.
Just your footing's not going to be as great as it would be on a nice dry evening.
Yeah, Irish looking down.
Sometimes it's not just the footing; it's just the other guy's footing, and you have an ankle
Yeah.
injury.
Yeah. Tommy finds himself in the air a lot. You don't want to come down on somebody's foot or the ball. All right, the Irish get to throw one on the far side there. Got a good crowd over there. Kind of disappear from our view there in the blackness on the far side, but they sound like there's a lot of them over there. Student section is packed. Sebastian Salazar just played a basically dummy to himself. Ball's cleaned up there by the Tiger defense. Going to be throwing for the Irish.
Drop that thing a little bit deeper. Look for the penalty spot. I think if he finds it, he's probably got Caden.
Yeah, I think he was looking for Caden there.
Yeah, you just need to be a little bit deeper back.
Caden going to take the
Great
long
run, great
throw in
run
here.
though.
Yeah. I think Sebastian in the last couple of weeks has actually stepped up his game.
Yeah.
I really think he has.
He's just playing with more confidence.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
And I think he's He's a sophomore.
Yeah.
He's coming into his own a little bit.
He's a junior, actually.
He's a junior?
He's a junior, yep. Got a promotion between
His grades must have
apparently been going to class.
got
yeah.
better grades.
Sebastian's apparently.
I'm thinking, who I'm thinking of? I was thinking of Lehman.
Oh, yeah.
Lehman's a sophomore.
He is say sophomore.
Yeah.
St. Marcus man.
But yeah, he's just, you know, sometimes it just takes a while. You know, sometimes it takes a while for you to just believe that you can do it. You know, and I think we see it all the time with kids. It's just like they're kind of there, but sometimes they're not. Sometimes they're really good, and then all of a sudden, you know, you see glimpses of it, and then all of a sudden it's just like, hey, I figured this thing out and I can do it.
Sometimes I think it's as simple as they just stop thinking out there and just play. They're just reacting. You know, I mean, in a good way, where they're thinking and they're acting are simultaneous now.
Yeah.
And that just frees you up. All right, the Irish earned that free kick. Taken by Teddy LaHood very quickly.
Good ball.
Finds Thatcher Hogan. Defender goes down there. Smart went down early. Didn't get what result he wanted to do, and then kicks the ball out. Live to fight another day. I'm going to have Declan Schuler take the throw in from in front of the equipment shed. That's a long one from Declan. Oh,
yeah.
Glancing header.
He whipped
there.
that thing in there.
He did. That looked like one of Hudson's. Nice weapon to have. That thing came right near the, between the 6 and the penalty spot. I think it was Nathan Aller who eventually got his head on it. Just couldn't quite direct it on frame. Under 28 minutes to go, Irish. Off of the feet of Caden Hudson, have a 2-0 lead here. Came in the first 5 minutes of the game. Irish look to cap off their home part of their season. As far as I know, we are not hosting any sectional.
I have not heard.
Regionals or anything like that. I've not seen anything.
Has that been like 2 years in a row we haven't had something? We didn't have one last year. Was that in the spring, I'm thinking, too? We did have one last year? Okay.
Don't you remember it was really cold?
I remember it was really cold all last year. And then this year's been very pleasant.
This is the first time I've worn a coat all year.
Yeah.
I don't really need it for the temperature right yet. Need it for the rain. Teddy Dimler, booming kick.
And I remember the girls, the spring was cold too.
Yeah. Nothing better than doing a cold regional game that your team is not involved in. It's just the best feeling in the world.
Now that you say that, I do kind of remember.
Oh,
like
yeah.
we had to do 2 games, and I remember thinking,
Uh-huh.
why are we doing 2 games and we're not playing, and it's freezing out here?
Yep. And if that sounds selfish, folks, it's because it is. I'm not apologizing at all here. All right, Cal Burkett cuts that one out, wins that one. Falls to the Tigers, though, eventually.
Where did we get assigned? Does anybody know?
We're going to be playing at the stadium, Peoria Central. I think.
Ah, the turf.
The turf. I've not gotten a look at the
I
new
haven't-
stadium yet.
I haven't been on it yet either, and I'm interested to see how wide they made that as a soccer field.
They just got lines on it.
Okay.
You have to drive over there this weekend.
Late at night.
Trespass. Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about. With my own tape measure and sextant, I'll be doing some measuring.
Yeah, we'll go out there, you and I.
We'll do it.
Anybody else wants to join, just give us a call. We're thinking, well, not Saturday night, but maybe
Yeah, we can't do it Saturday. We can do it.
maybe not.
I'm free Friday night.
I can't do it Friday
can't do
night.
it Friday night?
I'll be in Champaign
Sunday
with the
no,
football team.
Yeah, we can do it early. Just go straight from
You
the
know what?
wedding there.
it might make more sense to do it after the wedding on Saturday night. We'll get the best measurements.
We will. If we get caught, we just say, we're named John Donnelly.
We're all doing it. We're going to the field to measure it. I am interested, though, to see it.
I am too.
I
really
noticed
am.
the other
I've
day
heard
they have the
good
goalposts
things.
there, or not the goalposts, but the goals.
The goals are okay.
Yeah.
I've not even driven by on either Lake or Memorial to see it. I was actually kind of almost disappointed that we were playing Peoria High at Dozier Park
Yeah.
here, because I thought maybe we could broadcast from the new, which, by the way, the only thing they didn't update was our press box.
Oh, I'm sure they updated it.
They brought it up to the 1950s.
I love that press box.
I do too.
I mean, there's no better place in the world to watch a high school football game.
Yeah, you're hanging out over the. Yeah.
You're just over the top of it.
Yep, you are.
I don't like walking on that catwalk.
Well, the catwalk's
Yeah.
a different story. I mean, that's part of what makes you a man. is if you're willing to walk that catwalk to get to the booth.
I like to send somebody up before me just to make sure that a rush.
Someone much bigger than me.
Much bigger that I don't really care about.
Hey, can you run up there and grab my? There's something up there I need you to grab.
Just bounce around a little bit up there. See if you hear anything. All right, 24 minutes to go here. Good tackle there.
They're playing hard. I mean, the game is kind of like it's equalized a little bit, you know.
Yeah, that's a good word. Yeah, it has equalized.
I mean, it's a type of night that you'll really love to play because it's just a little bit slick, you know. It's you can slide tackle much easier than you normally can. It's just fun, you know. As a player, it's a fun time to play. It's not pouring.
No.
It's just a little bit of rain, cools you down a little bit.
Yeah, and by far the best temperature we've had all season to play a game in, at least in Central Illinois.
Well, I mean, it's a beautiful day to do it. I mean, the rain always cleans the air, so you just feel like you can run forever when it's like this. This good stuff.
Yeah, I washed my car 2 days ago, so I'm responsible for the rain. Oh, you see that? Yeah, a little bit of a slick-aided bounce there. That ball hit about 10 feet and then just shot on the Urbana player. Under 23 minutes to go here, Irish. Looks like they're on their way to a blowout. First 5 minutes. A couple goals in that first 6 minutes.
That ball, what a touch on that ball to make that sit there.
Nice cross here. Pick out Thatcher Hogan.
Ouch.
Yeah. Bruising coming together there, but it was good. Nathan Oliver trying to pose his will on the offense there. A rare foray up. Of course, he's gotten back to his position. A good read by Teddy LaHood there. You see he was going for the ball. So he had two guys there, so he peeled him off to get into the box.
That ball's going to stay in. He kept that in. That was well done.
Yeah, I like the fight from the Tigers here. You're right. They're definitely
they're
going into aggressively into tackles, and they're trying to, and they don't have a whole lot on offense, but
probably the sad thing about this game is that they didn't come out this way from the get-go. They kind of just touched the water with their toe to see how hot it was, and all of a sudden it's like it's pretty hot.
Yeah,
and it's 2-0.
Sometimes you may not like people like there's no way Hudson can be as fast as they say he is, and then he blows by you and the ball's in the back of the net.
But I mean, I think if they come out with the tenacity from the get-go that they have right now, I mean, we might be sitting here 0-0.
Yeah, that's certainly been
and I think that's probably where they're, when I was listening to their coaching staff, they were so frustrated with the first two goals, the first goal especially, because it was like they let a ball land, they didn't win a 50-50, and then we score, so I'm sure they talked about coming out and setting a tone and being physical and, winning 50-50s and, out-fouling Notre Dame by halftime. I mean, those are the things you got to do to win a game, and first 2 minutes you're just kind of like, blah.
Whoops.
I think sometimes, too, it's like I had a love-hate of senior night. I loved honoring the seniors, and I love the fact that, their parents got to come out on the field and be with them. But there's always so many extra things that go on that it takes away the way you warm up. It takes you out of your routine. Sometimes they get emotional, and it takes them a while to get back into the groove of things. And I felt like we were a little, even though we had scored 2 goals, we just seemed a little flat.
Good pressure up front there by number 30. Julio Hernandez there. Good job. Irish dealt with it. Yeah, you've been through more than a few senior nights as a parent and as a coach. More as a coach, of course, but
yeah. Nice corner here. I'd like to see us put one in here.
The goalie at no time had control of that ball, so we don't have to.
I'm not quite sure what they were calling for. I don't think really anybody touched him or grabbed him. It was just
no, he got himself in an awkward position there.
And then he tried to Get on the end of it.
Oh, the Irish been throwing in some nice head-high balls there.
We're gonna
Just
keep
not
it
been
in,
able
though.
to direct them on frame.
Just get the service.
Yeah, tried to.
And the quicker you get it back in, the better it's going to be at that point.
Urbana's fond of trying to put a direct ball through the middle there.
They want to go over the top of us.
Yeah. Got some skill. Good second win there by Lehman.
You know, their staff knows the game. I mean, they're saying all the right things. You know, winning the first ball, and they're asking them to get the second ball, or hey, play off his touch. I mean, they're knowledgeable.
Yeah, well, they obviously.
You know, he's
believe
trying
in
to
it.
organize them.
Yeah, he believes in them.
Yep.
You can tell because he's not saying more energy. He's actually saying more technical stuff.
Yeah.
Sebastian Salazar is going to force that ball to be played out. Sebastian will take the throw in. Gets it back to Donnelly. Teddy LaHood looking to advance it here. Back to Donnelly. The ball floated a little bit on Patrick. Ooh, yeah, it was Thatcher Hogan.
That was
just.
I like it.
Yeah, it was just setting up just right for him. Good job by the defender, though, to get in there and challenge him.
Irish doing a nice job of really just holding on to it. Well, and then I say something, they give it away. Put about 6 or 7 passes to the other, from one side of the field to the other.
Yeah, I just thought that was a good challenge between both guys. I didn't see much in it. That was number 14 kind of agrees with me. That's Kevin Perez Racino. It's like just because he ended up on the ground doesn't mean that he was fouled. It's a good challenge by Burkett, though. Went into that, didn't pull out of it. Earns his team possession. Oh, there's a nice, just carries too far. Yeah, that keeper is
Danger.
Oh, yeah, keeper came out for that one and absolutely put himself in the danger zone there.
And he's fortunate not to.
Yeah.
Fortunate that Caden just got under behind it a little bit,
Yeah.
and above under it.
Yeah, there's no. Yeah, if it had fallen quicker and a little bit closer, somebody could have chipped it in. Irish cut that one out again. That was Fabi, one of our seniors there on the far side. Fabi's not going to take the throw in. Down under 16 minutes to go. The Irish have a comfortable 2-0 lead, but not.
Like to see some more.
Yeah,
you know.
It's not. Just one slip on a wet pitch away from it being 2-1. Hudson there trying to free himself, but he had a lot of traffic to get through.
Yeah, they've kind of, I wouldn't say they've parked the bus, but they've got some. They're getting numbers behind the ball now. They're not gonna give up the chances like they did before.
It's Kevin Rodriguez, number 9, doing that good work. Allows his teammate to get a cross in. That's good work here from Urbana. They're trying to see what they're trying to do. Give and go, short triangle passing there. Doesn't pay off this time, but they had an idea. Boot from Ted Dimmler.
Ooh.
Oh, that's nice, Declan Schuler. Ooh, got a glancing header from the defender there. Gonna fall to Lehman. Plays it back to Donnelly. Donnelly's got some space. Nice. Oh, Ball hopped off his instep, up.
Up off his arm.
Yep, hit him in the forearm.
Up off his arm, right to his foot. I don't know what the problem is.
That's right. I think that arm's part of the ball, right? Isn't it? Works in basketball. And they used to say hand was part of the ball, which was never true. If you got fouled on the hand.
That's going to be one.
Yep. That's Sebastian Salazar. Yellow card there for that foul on number 7. That's Winner Nana, a freshman. He's a good-looking freshman. That's Sebastian's. Julian.
For the Irish in 17, Julian Corona. In for the Tigers, number 8, Mikhail Scaparo.
Julian Corona coming in to replace number 18 with number 17. We'll see Sebastian out there again. A little bit, I'm sure. Also get a sub coming out for Urbana. Ball's gonna be dropped right at the top of the box. Irish deal
Really
with it.
a nice ball.
It was really nice,
Right,
yeah.
a dangerous spot. This could be problems for him.
This looks a lot like the opening 5 minutes
Yeah.
there, yeah. And Caden didn't know where it is. Tell you what,
He's going.
keep us out of the box. He's not a keeper there.
They got him for the push in the back. He shoved him.
Okay, I didn't see that.
Caden shoved him. It wasn't on the keeper.
Wasn't on the keeper,
No,
okay.
he shoved the field player.
You're not allowed to do that in
Nope.
soccer. 13:20 to go here. Irish up 2-0. It's final home game, final conference home game. Not sure how many other regular season games are left before the playoffs start.
Yeah, I was wondering that myself.
Yeah, at least 2, I would think.
I
Probably.
think
just
you got
looking at the
another.
time.
At least, what's the date? Yeah, so you got another week.
Yeah. And we're still playing.
Couple conference games to probably get out of the way.
I'd say at
I'm trying
least
to think
2.
who we haven't played. Have we got all the Champaign schools in?
I think so.
Okay, we've got all the Peoria schools in.
Yeah, 'cause we went down and played at Centennial, right?
Have we played Bloomington?
No, we haven't. Haven't played
Remember playing
football.
Bloomington. And we played West.
Yep.
If we played Community, we beat Community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Community. So. We've been down to Danville.
I don't know.
Danville.
No, we had them. They came here.
They
That's
come here.
correct.
Okay.
Here's a. Ooh. Forgot the ball.
Julian Corona trying to squeeze off a left-footed shot there. Couldn't get it going. Ends up committing the foul. Under 12 minutes to go. The Irish really have not even had scoring chances since that first
No.
6-7 minutes. We've had a few nice headers, but none of them went on frame. We haven't forced a save out of the keeper. 1 or 2 over the
Ooh.
bar. Nicely done
Danger.
there by number 14.
He did a nice job.
He did a very nice job there.
Meg Oliver and, spun around somebody else.
Easy to do, and that's Kevin Perez Brasino again. Teddy Dimler, though, handled the shot, the resulting shot, with aplomb. But good. That's, it's been a 50-50 game here for the last 15, 18 minutes.
Yeah, we've been a little direct, more so than I've seen. We've been trying to play balls kind of over the top a little bit more. Maybe because that's how we scored the first 2, and
Yeah.
that's what we think we're going to do from here on out. But the way they've kind of dropped numbers in, they're going to have to move it around,
They've
switch the point of attack, earlier service.
Urbana certainly has adjusted something.
Wow, they moved the kid that was playing in that holding spot is now playing in the center back spot.
Okay, 21.
Yeah.
Yeah, big kid we talked about earlier.
Yeah, he's moved to the back line. He was kind of playing out in front of it. I don't know if it was a holding midfielder or just kind of a,
Fortunel Nana.
or just a double a double stopper. But yeah, he was sitting in that area, and now they've moved him to the back line, which they've won more balls back there and
Yeah.
and been more efficient. So
He's certainly a physical presence
Yep.
back there in the middle.
ouch.
Yeah, could hear that one. Number 11 pops right back up, though. It's Declan Schuler.
Good tackle.
Very nicely done. Declan tried to find his.
He's fast. He's big, strong, and
Yeah.
fast. Covers a lot of ground.
Under 10 minutes, actually approaching closer to 9 minutes to go. Still 2-0 Irish on the 2 early Caden Hudson goals. Irish have been stymied, would be the word I would use, since then.
Yeah, I just having a hard time trying to figure out how to crack this nut. You know what I mean? They just they've put those. They're still with the 3 backs, and I'm wondering. I kind of feel like they've got 2 holding mids in like kind of an inverted triangle. They don't have 2 attackers. They got 1 attacker and two defenders in front of those that back 3. You know, so that's just kind of it takes away the passing lanes, and it takes away space that you normally have.
Clogs up the middle. Teddy LaHood, number 23, was standing over this. We'll take this with less than 8.5 minutes to go here in the first half. He's going to throw it to the back post there. And he's going to throw it to the back 90 of the box. And Cal Burkett, that's nicely done. And Urbana doing a good job of them pushing up. Once the Irish played that ball back towards their own goal, they did a good job.
This is where you're going to find the spaces out here, you know, because they're pretty compact with the back 3 and those 2 in front. Yeah, they're going to have to get wide and get service that way.
You hear the coaching staff for Notre Dame saying, just serve it. Just serve it in.
Get rid of
Take that first opening and serve it in.
Drive it. Early service when they got numbers
service.
like that.
You'll get in the box and you'll have numbers, or you'll get a corner out of it.
Number 30, Julio Hernandez.
Sebastian Salazar back into the game. Declan Schuler's going to take a break, so Sebastian will find himself on the right side of the attack now instead of the left. We got a throw in here from Caden Hudson. It's just as good as a corner kick, really. The Irish, again, win it, but can't direct it towards goal. Well, it went towards the goal, but that's the practice goal. I don't think that counts. It's 7 minutes and a little change to go here.
It's been a quick half.
It has been. It's been entertaining.
Exactly. Enjoyable soccer to watch. I'd like to see some more Notre Dame goals, but you know, for the most part, it's a contested match. Guys are getting after it. Bodies are flying around.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's playing hard.
I'm interested to see what Urbana's record is. I didn't.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping it was on there too. I looked.
Yeah, I looked. I couldn't find it, you know, anywhere. A quick search today when I should have been doing other stuff. But they certainly win a lot of games playing this way.
Well, they're not a bad team. They're skillful. They play hard. They got decent speed. You know.
Yep. Know what they want to do.
They're technical. You know, tactically they've put the clamps on us here.
Yeah, did a good job
since
there.
those first 2 goals.
That was Winner Nana, number 7 there, the brother of number 21, I imagine. Good job of getting that service in. They got a head on it, but it floats wide and high. That was good, though. They put it all together. This is kind of my memories of almost every Urbana game down here. Is they give you a battle.
Yep.
Said they're playing smart. Braden Lehman with a win there.
You know, they're not panicky. You know, really. I feel like
unafraid. Yeah, that's what the word I was thinking.
They've settled down. They're trying, you know, not trying to just bang balls now. Now all of a sudden they've decided to play, you know, to move the ball up together as a team. you know, even out of the back, they're not panicking and trying to bang it away. They're trying to pass out of the
No,
back.
yeah, absolutely. We've even had the keeper.
And, I mean, we're
throw it
the
once or
more
twice.
direct team right now.
Well, that keeper. Speaking of non-panicky and unafraid, he would come out of that box moment's notice. What was that? Milwaukee Marquette keeper a couple years ago did that too. All of a sudden, he'd look up and he'd be at midfield, just like, I'm not sure you're supposed to be out that far.
As long as you're comfortable,
As long as you're
and you
comfortable.
know you can get back.
I think they were state champions, Wisconsin, that year.
Yeah.
So he may have known a little more than me. Just saying, just a possibility. All right, 4.5 minutes to go. Coaches saying, find a gap. Gaps are few and far between, though, in this Urbana Tiger defense. Lights have fully taken effect here as we go past 7:30 at night. Crisp fall day.
Very composed.
Yep. Doing a good job talking too, Urbana is.
Yeah.
Most of a lot of the chatter you hear out there is, at least half of it is Urbana. Caden Hudson trying to take it down the left. Switches fields, finds Brandon Lehman down the middle. Good ball.
Got to
That
serve.
first
Got to
service in,
serve
yeah.
it. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
you're allowing those guys to get back and clog it. Just
Yeah.
play the ball in.
Coaches are saying far post. He ended up not playing it in, ended up trying to play it in with the outside of his right foot. Well, he's just not going to be as accurate.
I mean, that's what that.
I mean, he's talented enough to do that. Don't get me wrong.
But that's what that. I don't want to call it low pressure, but that's what that. You know, bunkering does to you as a player. Like it gives you this like false sense that you have more time because, and so you hold on to it
You
longer.
have more possession.
You have
you're
more,
yeah.
exactly, and especially there. And it's like, oh yeah, I got one more touch, and I'm gonna clear my space. I'm gonna clear myself for a little better, you know, angle at this cross.
Yeah.
Well, by that time, you may get it off, but it seems like there's 20 guys in there.
Going to get a penalty called on Urbana here. Looks like that was Teddy LaHood who was fighting there off of the result.
Wow.
Irish had a corner kick, free kick in there, and Caden Hudson got his foot on it, and then the ball just sort of never got out of that area. Teddy was trying to head his back to the goal. You don't hear a lot from the Urbana bench.
No,
though.
there wasn't an argument about it.
No.
And he went down a little awkwardly.
There was contact. There's no doubt
You know,
about
I
it.
think usually when a guy goes down like a sack of potatoes, there's a reason.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
especially when you see the legs go out.
We
first.
couldn't see the feet. I was just looking at
Yeah.
what we call the hand fighting above the waist there. Caden Hudson puts that in at 2:44. The Irish's third goal this first half. Caden's third goal this first half. Scored in the first 2.5 minutes of the game. Now he scores here in the last 2.5 minutes of the half.
3-0.
Yeah, 3-0 now.
It's big.
Now a little more comfortable.
2-goal lead's the worst to have in soccer.
That's what I hear. I've never run a team that had a lead, actually, so
Whatever.
now it makes for an interesting question, not in this last 2.5 minutes for Urbana, but in the last 40 minutes. They got to change up something. You know, they didn't come here moral victories. You know, they can't play this way down 3 and expect, you know, things to change. 2-0, yeah, maybe you could come out for 20 minutes.
Yeah, I still think you challenge yourselves to, you know, you're down 3-0. You know, go play them straight up. Try to win the second half. You know.
Yeah, you've said that a lot about what you tell a team at halftime. Yeah, all right, let's win this. All right.
You got to
get the more fouls, like
yeah,
you said.
got to work on something here for
let's
them.
get more
you
corner
know.
kicks, get more fouls,
I mean, every coach is thinking about the postseason at this point, you know. So what do you got to do to get better? So what can we work on tonight? What are we not being good at right now, or what have we fallen off from? You know. So if I'm Urbana, I'm challenging my guys to win the second half, and I'm telling them we're gonna come out and play. You know, we're gonna play the way we normally play. We're not gonna change our formation and put more guys in the back. We're just gonna go out and play and see what we can do and see how we match up.
Sounds like good advice, I think.
It's always great advice when it's not you that has to deal with it.
Yeah. I'll tell you, Urbana would be a load, you know, for your first regional game for somebody. So I don't know, except we don't know what their record is. They're gonna maybe it'll be somebody who we have a common, you know, Notre Dame is a common opponent, and they're gonna look up and see maybe a 3 or 4-0 victory for Notre Dame and think, okay, you know, we on paper at least we're gonna match up well with them, and I think Urbana's gonna surprise somebody.
Yeah.
If they play like this.
I mean, yeah, I mean, they play with the same urgency and the same tenacity. I mean, they're going to give people, like you said, they'll give people fits.
Oh yeah, I absolutely would not.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they win a regional.
They could. I thought that might be a bridge too far, but that's what I thought of originally. Was like there's no reason they couldn't win as a 2 or 3 seed in a regional.
I mean, I would assume that they're going to, you know, their regional is going to be Centennial and Champaign, and I mean, they look like they probably could beat those teams.
One last charge here with 30 seconds to go. Cal Burkett with the foul there on Winner Nana. 10's going to take this. He'll probably like to stand over it for a bit, let everybody get there, but he's running out of time. Got about 15 seconds to go. Take it, it's going
to win that.
Boy, it was just, see what Teddy thought he had a chance at Dimmler, but the thing is spinning away from him. And that's going to run out the half. It's a half that saw 3 Caden Hudson goals. Give the Irish a 3-0 lead at halftime over this feisty Urbana Tiger team. We'll be back in about 10 minutes of real time. Give you the rest of the game. Please stay tuned, though, to the live stream. I believe we're going to have a...
Looks like the dance team's coming out.
Yeah, I thought I saw them, and now I don't see them, but I think they're going to be a
they're right here.
performance over here.
We got them.
Oh, okay. They were white uniforms, blended in with the white uniforms of Urbana.
We thought Urbana's.
The dance team is going to sub in. Show the soccer team how it's done. All right. Hope you enjoy their performance. We'll see you for the second half in about 10 minutes.
Everyone hear that? Rio, when you come back? Thank you. Good job, ladies. Let's go.
Don't mess it up. Please direct your attention to the center of the field, where the Pierre Memorial Grand Bandstand, coached by Emily Walker and Callie Severe, will be performing their halftime routine. Sit back, relax, and enjoy Disco Inferno. Georgia.
I'm trying to do the best. I'll try to do my best to get out of the way. Let's not say that on the.
fans, start of this second half. About 10 seconds in. Irish up 3-0. 3 first half goals. 2 in the first 5 minutes. 1 in the last 3 minutes from Caden Hudson, giving the Irish this 3-0 lead in this game against the Urbana Tigers. Big 12 conference game, last home game for your Irish.
Urbana came to play right here off the dot.
Yep, came out. Well, you know, the coaches were upset with their effort, or their, everything in the first 4 or 5 minutes. So now they're...
not everything.
Okay.
They played hard.
They did play hard. Yeah, we did not change our opinion of Urbana. I mean, we think this is a fine squad who's going to cause headaches for somebody in the postseason. Hope you enjoyed the dance team at halftime. Girls working hard out there. They got to be happy with this nice weather. And Irish looks like the starting squad is out there.
Dance team's just lucky that Mike let them dance out there. The grass is wet. You know, they could.
He did check.
They might take out some divots.
He did check their shoes before they went out there to make
sure nobody had cleats on.
Nobody has knobby tread. Yeah. Sebastian Salazar there. That was a much quicker. Much quicker. Yeah.
Gotta have early service. Oh, here we go.
Sebastian
hit it.
Did a nice job dancing around the tackle there. Second defender though pokes it away. Example you're talking about in the first half, Matt. They're just not kicking it. They're not just clearing their lines.
They're playing it out of the back.
Yeah, they're playing out of the back, and they're playing it out of the back well.
I mean, well,
until
you jinxed them.
I did. I brought my free throw jinx with me. Joined up here in our crow's nest by head basketball coach in your Irish, Tom Locker. I have no idea what he's doing up here.
Well, he climbed right up. I mean, he climbed up the back side, which was to me amazing. I heard somebody yell my name, and I was like, "Oh, Coach Locker's down there." And next thing I know, I'm like, "Are you Spider-Man?"
He's like King Kong. He's climbing up the Empire State Building.
Most people use the ladder, not Tom Locker.
Coach. He's into parkour. Right, free kick here. Parkour for Coach Locker. Taken too quickly. Urbana has earned the free kick here. But they were trying to take it about 10 yards.
I like what they did last time. They kind of dropped it right at the edge of the D, right beyond it.
Yeah.
They can, drop it in there again just to kind of put some pressure under, see what happens. See how well we mark here.
This is one of the Nana boys. Fortunal.
Good win.
Schuler, got the first head on it. Sebastian Salazar is going to run onto this Nathan, or Thatcher Hogan rather. Need some runners here. Caden pick out somebody. Oh,
big save.
Yeah, Caden picked it. Thought he was looking to pick out a runner. He was picking out the back post. Good save there by
I'd be
Henry
a little.
Burris.
I'd be a little. I wouldn't say. I would say upset, but I'd be in some guys right now because there was a lot of jogging when that ball got to the other side. I saw a lot of numbers with blue jerseys with white numbers just kind of jogging, not going hard to get into the box and be an option.
Yeah, maybe why Caden didn't pick out a runner because
Yeah.
there wasn't enough options. You're gonna throw this one to the back 90. Probably got that one floated on a little bit towards the top of the box on him, I think. So that fine shot from Caden is going to lead to a goal kick eventually for the Henry Burris. There we go there, yeah. Trying to play it out there. Winner Nana, number 7, just could not keep it in. I like the name Winner. Just name your kid Winner. I mean, you can just always brag about him.
Oh.
Yeah, my kid's a winner.
That's my name.
No, really? Is it really? I did not know that. My kid's a winner. Stop bragging. No, really. Here.
Spring.
Here's his birth
Summer's.
certificate.
Summer's. I've heard Summer before.
Summer's a name. Yeah. Winner is a that's precious. I would like to have been named Precious. Precious Francis Kenny. Nice ring to it.
Does sound nice.
Yeah.
Anything goes with Kenny. That's like the khaki of names.
That's
Good ball.
nicest thing you ever said about me. I wish that weren't true. Actually, good job there. Got the ball down to the end line. Got a cross in, but it rolls out eventually. That was Fabi Ariano there, doing the bulk of the work.
There we go again. I mean, they're not afraid of. Oh boy.
Ooh, I'd been afraid of doing that.
Danger, Will Robinson.
Yeah, you're eventually gonna come to no harm, but yeah, not sure what the keeper saw there. Did not see Sebastian Salazar. It'll roll out, be the Tiger throw in. Under 34 minutes to go here. Time has been going fast in this game. You mentioned that in the first half. There's a lot of stuff going on. Just it's not dragging at all.
Yeah, well, anytime the game is, competitive and it's, every 50-50 is pressured and there's just a lot of activity. It just, you enjoy watching and the time just kind of slides by.
Yeah, this has been as enjoyable as the first 40 minutes. Oh, Declan Schuler can get that ball on. Gonna say off. Flag goes up for offsides. Kane did a good job flicking it away from the keeper. Started his run just a little early though, according to the side judge.
Not much argument from
No.
from the bench, but I'm sure that
Coach Bears, tell him whether he's talking to Coach Burke or whether he's talking to the
he's talking to the officials.
the AR.
He's always talking to the officials.
He's using his inside voice, though. We appreciate that.
It's Jedi mind tricks. Still working on becoming a Jedi.
Well, he has earned his white belt in judo, so.
Wow, really?
Yeah, he's up there with the rest of the 6-year-olds. Oh, great job there.
Great goal.
That is Sebastian Salazar, yeah. We had the best view of that of anybody here. One really, really sublime touch to free himself, another touch then just to get in a little bit better position, and then blasted. Goalie looked like.
Thought he was going the other way.
Yeah, the goalie's going to his right, and Sebastian just tucked it inside the goalie in the near post. All right, Irish now up 4-0. That comes 32-26 to go.
And with that fourth goal comes a cooler wind. And a little bit of a temperature change.
Yeah, there is another cold front supposed to be coming through. The wind is pretty much a crosswind, though. Wouldn't be helping or hurting either team particularly.
Right. Thank goodness it's in our back.
Yeah.
Thank goodness Coach Locker has his hood up. He's very delicate when he gets cold. Good ball. Good find right there.
Good job by Cal Burkett, too. Just doing this exact same thing. Here's Hudson going down the left side. You got a few more guys running.
Yeah, they're getting in there out.
Yeah. Caden's going to put service in there.
Ooh.
Oh.
Try it again.
Oh, the bicycle kick off of his own pop-up from the first time. That's Thatcher Hogan. Tried it with his left foot the first time. Too many chances in a high school game to try something like that. Good win by Fabi there. Trying to allowing the Irish to lock this ball into the final third still. That one's gonna run out. No. Yep. Yeah. He got to it. I didn't think Brighton could ever even get to it.
I don't think people realize the team speed that we have is phenomenal. I mean, we usually have 2 or 3 guys that can cook. I feel like we've got about 7 or 8 that just get up and down, and just they put pressure on defenders. They put pressures on attackers when they're running guys down.
I didn't think he was going to get anywhere near to that ball.
They're fast.
All right, it's going to be a throw in here. There's 4 substitutions for the Tigers come in. Everybody's in their assigned seats now.
Ooh, danger.
Ooh, yep. Teddy LaHood got a little stuck on the ball there.
Oh, good ball.
Yeah.
A little short, long.
He throws in a quick cross there. It's going to find its way to the outside of the box.
Oh.
We got some elbows up. Declan Schuler, number 9, doing a good battle down there with, I see there, it looks like number 29 for Urbana. Should give that young man a shout out. No, it's 24, I'm sorry. And that would be Gio Hernandez.
Oh, great ball.
Yeah.
Great ball.
Great ball in. Sebastian Salazar
stuff
gets
right
his
there.
second of the half. Good job here now. Sebastian tries to chase down Caden Hudson in the scoring battle. It's his second of the half, 5th for the Irish of this game. Comes at 29-35. Increases the Irish lead to 5-0. Now,
You see what?
see some hands on the hips here for the first time, I think.
Yeah.
Really, for
a couple guys ask you to come out.
Yeah.
You know, just kind of find out what type of medal you got here.
You know, they have a deep bench. They've put in at least 6 subs throughout the game. Different subs, I mean. Still hear the coaching staff still coaching, though, down to our left. Good job there.
Wow.
Nathan Oliver
That's a
cleared that.
really good ball right to Caden's foot. One touch.
Declan Schuler can drive it to the end line, but can't keep it in. Drops to the ground in frustration. A long jog back to his assigned seat. We have Logan Waldbeezer warming up on the sideline in his goalie uniform. Might see a change here before too long. Get Logan the senior out there. More subs coming in here. We got Julian Corona coming in for the Irish. Sebastian Salazar taking a well-earned rest there. This is 2 goals. Good tackle. Yeah, number 4. That was Braulio Lemus. A little bit of a frustration shot there, about 35 yards, 37 yards out, number 30. They've done such a good job of making that extra pass. It's the first time we've really seen him try anything from distance.
I think at this point you got to kind of take what you can get.
Yeah.
You know. Oh, that could have been danger. Yeah. That could have been just disaster.
Keeper was
He
running
was coming at him.
Yeah, it's a good thing the ball stayed low, stayed on the deck. Patrick O'Donnell just clears that ball. Another senior today, Patrick. Seen his playing time increase as the season's gone on. Right, under 27 minutes to go now. Irish now comfortably up 5-0.
Looking for more.
We'll always want more. Conference game. His foes from Urbana, the Tigers. The Irish are pressing here. Great throw.
Oh.
No. Declan Schuler. The ball a little bit behind. Looks like that was Thatcher Hogan again. Getting that connection he wanted on it. And we'll be having that goalkeeper change that we were talking about. Logan Waldbeezer will come in. Teddy Dimmler.
That might be the really first unforced ball that we've given away tonight. Just a
You can't
miss
remember.
hit.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been pretty much spot on, you know. I mean, we've put some balls into some space that maybe we didn't run down, but they were always just a good effort to get them to where our guys were.
Good win there by Hogan. Call a foul there on Hudson for an accumulation of touches on the Tiger player. Just kind of. I don't know if that's the official ruling, but that's what I'm going to call it.
I like that.
Good ball there by Declan Schuler. Trying to free up Caden Hudson down the right side. All right. Logan Wallbeezer, number 1 for the Irish, coming in. Replace number 0, Teddy Dimler in goal.
Good job, Logan.
And see if Ted Dimler is going to lobby to become a field player now. Put me in, coach.
I would say absolutely not.
You wouldn't do that if you were coaching?
That would not happen.
I can play center forward too, you know. Got to save Ted for basketball season too. We don't want to send him out there too bruised and battered.
Keepers are already beat up enough.
They are.
I mean, people don't realize the banging your body takes. You're just throwing it on the ground.
Yeah.
And at the beginning of the year, it's hot. It's not a lot of rain. The ground is hard. You know, our facilities are pretty good. I mean, they're fun to train on, but I'm sure you go and play in some other places that it's like diving on concrete.
Yeah.
You know, your shoulders hurt, your ribs hurt, hips hurt.
The tufts of grass out there that are. And a soccer ball is really hard.
Mm-hmm.
People don't realize it's a lot closer to a bowling ball than it is to a Nerf ball. It really is. A fully inflated soccer ball. Doesn't have a whole lot of give to it.
Nope.
When it bounces off your collarbone.
Or your face. Because
yeah.
It knuckles away from your hands. True story. Oh, danger.
Oh, there's a slip. That kind of slip we were talking about when it was 2-0.
Yeah.
You know, you're one slip away from it being 2-1. Now the Irish don't have to worry about that. Up 5-0, but
these guys are still playing hard.
They are.
I mean, I like that.
Yep.
You know, they're not going to give up.
Well, the 2 players I saw with their hands on their hips have continued playing hard. They're still in the game. I think they were just frustrated.
He kept that ball in. Nope, got it back. Who's running with him?
Good save. Good save. Caden Hudson. That shot there from the left side. That was Henry Burris in goal again. Acquitted himself well back there despite the 5-0 scoreboard.
Oh, I like the switch. I like the early service.
Yeah.
Get yourself a corner out of it.
Certainly talked about that at halftime.
Yeah.
I mean, the very first opportunity they did it. Declan Schuler's going to take the throw in here. It's a good job. That was Fabiano.
Ooh. Oh, big save.
Beautiful save. Beautiful connection there.
Beautiful. Everything was nice throw. One-time shot on frame. Keeper makes a nice save. Well done.
This is the second time we've seen Declan Schuler put one in there. Basically, it amounts to a corner kick. That was Braden Lehman.
Oh, boy.
Good body off
really
there.
Good tackle.
Really nicely done there.
Came away with the ball.
He's number 4 again. Braulio Lemus. Irish defense looking to be tested here. Nice square ball there. Sniffed out by Declan Schuler.
Pretty good organization by the Irish, you know. had pressure on the ball, had good cover, had good support on the backside.
Yeah, that's Declan coming back from his normally forward position there. He looks like he's may have dropped a little bit deeper than normal. Irish have only 2 up top at the moment. Hogan and Hudson. Sounds like a law firm. Firm of Hogan and Hudson. A little less chatter, though, from the Tigers. Here now down 5-0, just about halfway through the second half. No less coaching going on from the staff, though. They're still talking to them. And now, of course, their chatter picks up. Is that shower you're talking about? Yeah, get it however you can. It comes from outside the box.
Have a go.
Yep, that was forced Logan to go to the ground there to see it. Go past the far post. All right, Jack Miller, Joseph Menke into the game, 14 and 22. Opposite order of that, 22 and 14, I should say. Gonna have Patrick O'Donnell come out. And Caden Hudson gonna come out. Coach Bear yelling out orders where he wants to rearrange his chess pieces on the board.
See how these guys respond. You know, going into a game, it's physical.
It is.
Every ball is contested. You know, you're going to have to stand up to it here. Good for these guys. Good for these young guys.
Yep. Menke will be on the far side of the defense on the back line. And Miller's going to be there too, I think.
Kind of find out a lot about kids and put them in a game like this when it's contested. And, you know, the game, you've got it wrapped up for the most part, you know, in terms of the goals. But a team that's contesting everything, that they're playing physical, that they're not afraid to tackle. You know, I think sometimes these guys are used to getting into games where teams have just
capitulated.
They've just said,
exactly.
You know, we give up.
Great point.
Right?
That's a great point.
And you know, now you get in a game where, hey, you're a 14, 15-year-old kid, and now you got a 17, 18-year-old kid that's playing hard and he's a little irritated.
Yeah, a little irritated. You don't want to get caught on the ball.
Yep.
You're going to find yourself on your butt.
So it's good for him.
It is.
Kind of excited to see how some of these guys respond.
Yeah, it'd be different when Miller got into the game earlier in the week against Manual. That was exactly that type of game that you're talking about. He didn't have to. He had no anxiety touches. You know, every time he had the ball. I think would be the best way to say it when you're talking about.
I mean, they've sat there. They've watched this. You know, they've watched what, 60 minutes of it?
Yeah,
a little bit over 60 minutes of it now.
Quarters of the game, yep.
And I mean, there's been some hits. You know, there's been some tackles. You know, and I'm sure they're all watching, and you know, the eyebrows raise a little bit, and like, ooh. You know,
yeah,
so
well, we know that.
Now go become a part of it.
You know, the Tigers play pretty much the whole squad, so you know, it's not like they're going to be putting in a second string, or however you would want to say it. I mean, they played about 18 guys today.
Yeah, they don't lose much ever.
No. Everybody in there is going to be already gotten into the game, literally, not just literally gotten into the game, but they're all in the flow of the game, and you're coming in new, you know, after, you know, literally 3/4 of the game is over.
Oop, play him. He's on.
They're going to call him off, and going to let it go.
He called him off?
He put his flag up, but then it was waved off.
He was on.
Yeah.
He stalled his run.
I thought he did too.
Now I sound like Mike Bear.
He stalled his run. Keeper came out, dealt with it. Burris. 16.5 minutes to go. 4-0. Nana takes that free kick for the Tigers. Yeah, nice calmness there by number 10, Anthony Becquerel. Ball goes out for a Tiger throw in. They take it quickly. Oh, nice find. Oh, he's trying to find his partner running behind him. Ball just will not fall to either squad to get good contact on it, going one way or the other. A lot of activity in a very small area there. It's a shot.
Well struck.
Yep, sailed wide right. The Irish really failed to clear that. That ball hung out at the top of the box for about 25 seconds. Ends up, though, harmlessly being a goal kick. Taken by Nathan Oliver. First ball's won by Urbana. This is big number 30 there, Julio Hernandez. He's a load.
He's bringing it.
Oh.
Yeah, I like that we played quick and we, kind of caught him off guard. I thought we could get out of it. Oh, don't go to your knees.
Wall Beezer there. Does go to his knees and successfully gets behind the ball. Takes some time now. A little of the steam off here. Get a punt that's a little more up than out, I think, than Logan wanted. A good secondary win there by Teddy LaHood. But they are unafraid to play the ball back to their keeper. I'm not sure he's all that appreciative of it sometimes.
Yeah, I think
that one pulled him really wide.
A couple times where he's just like, well, the one that they hit right at him, when he was coming out.
Should have got a save on that one. Number 3, Zach Nethery in the game.
Good touch there.
Ball's gonna go out harmlessly though, be a throw in for the Tigers. See if the Irish defense, midfielders can't lock this in. That's a good find there.
I like 22. He's done just all the little things. He plays quick. He doesn't hold on to the ball. He runs without it. Changes the point of attack.
Let's get that young man's name out there in the Heath. That's Nadav Gall.
Nice job.
Yeah. I was thinking actually about 10 minutes ago at game time that usually if you got a 5-6-0, sort of drubbing. This is not a drubbing. It's not that kind of 5-0 game. But you get a comfortable score like this. The other team just clearly one player that stands out on the losing squad. I couldn't tell you an MVP here. They got 5 or 6 guys
they
that
got
I'm
guys
really
that
impressed
get
with.
after it.
Yeah, there's not one guy that sticks out. I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean it in a good way.
No, I mean they're a good team. They're
both Nanas, 21 and 7. Assume they're brothers. They're good. Big number 30.
I mean, their side is good. I mean, they try to do some nice things. I think, you just you run into a little bit of a buzzsaw tonight. I mean, we've played pretty well. We've scored the chances. We've got in behind them. We haven't wasted a lot of chances. I think there's been other nights where we watch and say, gosh, Normal West.
Why can you not get that
why can't
underneath?
we? Why can't we finish one here? I mean, we finish one, we're going to get 2 or 3 usually.
Yeah. Never did break the seal.
No, I mean, and so tonight is, you're doing it. And not because it was easy either. I mean, these guys, they've put some pressure on us. I mean, there's been some cards thrown, and I'd be interested to see what the fouls are. I bet it's pretty even.
I would say so there.
And it's up there. I mean, it's in the teens of fouls. Ooh,
yeah, well, it's what
danger.
Might have been a dangerous point, but.
They play well in tight space.
They do, They really do.
I mean, they're not bad. I mean, they're good.
We saw it when they cracked off that shot where the ball was at the top of the box for 20, 25 seconds. They never lost control of that ball. It was, close control was pretty terrific between those two guys.
And of all the teams we've seen this year, I mean, they're top 2, 3.
Yeah.
I think Notre Dame's we're good. We're playing well. I was a little bit concerned, like how we were going to kind of react to some of the stuff.
Yeah.
Without Max and without
Max, senior
Grant,
night. Yeah.
back there as well.
Yep.
And I think, you know, we've done well. I mean, the guys have stepped up and done a nice thing. I think, you know, Oliver's done a nice job back there, just kind of making sure that we're composed, organized.
Yeah,
you know.
the clear leader back there,
Yep.
especially with his defensive partner on the shelf the last couple weeks. Well, I think the fast start to the game certainly helped us too.
Yeah.
It took a while for Urbana, and there you go. Get that extra touch.
Yeah, it was. You're right. I mean, 2.5 minutes, you're down 2-0.
Yeah.
You know, that's tough.
Not ideal.
It's brutal. I mean, I've been there.
Yeah.
You know, when you're down 2-0 in the first 4, 5, 3 minutes, you're like, what? It just happened.
Yeah. All of our carefully laid
You know,
plans.
everything we did all week to prepare for this.
Everything on the whiteboard is is now erased. And he's 22 again. And you've said that. I just look and he's popping up everywhere.
Yeah, he's impressed me. Just because, I mean, if you watch him, he's a little bit like Max. Like, he moves constantly. He's not as good as Max.
Yeah.
But in terms of like his movement, you know, whether he's just even when he's walking, you know, because the ball's not close to him, he's still getting into a passing lane. He's kind of that.
He's just
You know,
a
how do I
sophomore.
get the ball next?
Yeah, he's just
You
a
know?
sophomore.
I mean, and look how well he moves without it. He gives it up and tries to get it back. They all do.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
very rarely do they play a ball and stand and watch it.
No, they have, you know, if we had the technology, their number of completed passes would probably be as many as we've seen by an opponent this year.
Oh, yeah. I mean, their composure, tight space. I mean, right now, look how tight
Yeah.
it is.
Well, they stopped
He's
trying
holding
to,
on to it.
They stopped trying to play balls over
1,
the top about,
2,
10
yep,
minutes in?
3, counting their passes. 4.
There's a fifth.
5.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah, tried to play a sixth. That was 22 again. One of the giveaways we said was rare.
Well, a little bit of his, you know, is it because our guys are a little bit not quite willing right now, you
Yeah.
know, to mix it up where the starters were.
Good win there. That was Miller. 22 for the Irish.
I mean, they've had possession here for the last 2.5, 3 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, but really when we started talking about Nadev Gall,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden, oop. Got an injured player. Looks like he took a shot to the back. He's holding his lower back. That can be from a knee. It can be from a hip. You can do it to yourself sometimes. Find yourself on the ground. It's unpleasant. Irish trainer is out there.
I did not see it happen.
I didn't either. I don't remember there being any coming together of bodies that seemed particularly out of the ordinary. But
I didn't see it happen. And you know what else? I haven't seen Tom Locker in a while.
climbed down the outside of the, climbed up the outside of the tower. Now he's climbed down the outside of the tower.
He must have took a shot.
Yeah. See, that looks like we got looks like number 14 from our thing here. That's Kevin Perez Brasino, one of their starters. Yeah, he's getting up gingerly. Good to see him walking off though, under his own power. Not quickly though.
Mm-mm.
You don't want to mess with your back. We got number 21 coming in for the Irish. Do not have him on our roster. Dave Hanley and Gabe Hanley. And Mr. Nollers. First name was Allers.
Braden Hollers.
Braden Allers.
Hollers? Hollers.
Sorry, we don't have him on the roster, folks.
It's hard to hear you guys. If you're not in the microphone, it's hard to hear you.
We're asking questions, and then questions that nobody can hear.
Can I get some help from the booth, please?
Answers that nobody can hear because we're all wearing headphones that only Matt and I can hear each other. That's the new Marx Brothers. You know where this ball's going? Right back to the keeper.
Yes. Poor guy.
Oh, nice job playing it out. And there's a giveaway, though. Oh, we got a slip there by Declan Schuler.
And a handball.
Yeah, fell on the ball. It's just an unfortunate. Just 7.5 minutes to go here. If we can give you a little bit of an update on our injured Tiger player, we will if we see him getting any treatment.
This is a little too easy here. I don't like this.
Ooh, ball skips under. Otherwise, might have had a shot from just about the penalty spot. Under 7 minutes now. Irish up 5-0. Irish have pulled a few of their more veteran players, giving some youngsters some look.
Ooh,
a shot there.
good
Logan
save.
saves it, pops
Big
it up,
save.
gets his own rebound. Really, really good positioning there by Logan.
There we go. I'm going to bang it out of here.
There's a nice punt, too.
Yep.
Good job by Logan Wombeezer. Rolls all the way to his fellow keeper. Under 6.5 minutes to go. But you're right. That was too easy to get that shot off. That was by far their best.
It's just
Yeah, the best attempt of the day, or their
best chance.
cleanest. Yeah, the best chance. Yeah, that's what I was.
They just way too easy. You know, just can't allow that.
Irish have somebody running on here.
Ooh, why not just get it with your hands?
Yeah, it looked like the Irish touched it last. Right. Good job, though. The Irish there got a nice direct pass down the middle to release him. Ran onto the ball. Declan Sheeler's going to be coming out. Sean Graham. Placing Declan Schuler. Declan put in a fine shift tonight. All the Irish did, actually. Right, corner kick here, far side. Can't really see who's taking it right now. It might have been Braden Lehman. Gonna roll out harmlessly, though. Be a goal kick for Henry Burris, keeper for Urbana. Under 5 minutes to go.
They're not afraid to play out of the back.
They are not. He rolled that thing about 8 feet.
Ooh. Too easy.
Yeah, no challenge there. He's
No
allowed to
challenge.
turn, yeah.
Let him get it. Didn't try to step in front. Didn't bang him a little bit from behind, you know, to just jostle him a little bit so he can't take a clean touch.
Let him know you're there.
Yeah.
Yeah. They get a little more confidence because they're not playing against their fellow bangers. They're now on the Irish bench and well earned rest of the night off.
Just a nice one-time ball out that switched the point of attack.
Yeah, hit him right in the number. Literally hit him right in the numbers.
Ooh. There's a tackle.
Yeah. Sail that one over the crossbar. Nicely taken, though. Let's see. That young man will turn around. I don't know if that's number 30 again. Julio Hernandez. He's put one between the posts, but over the bar. 3 minutes to go. Secondary win. A handball there. The Irish just accidentally went off his hand, off the foot of the Urbana player, and then off the hand of the Irish player. We'll take this 20 seconds it took to figure that out. Get it off the clock.
They used to drive me nuts. It's like, what are we doing? Who cares?
Yeah, you're looking for perfection and you're 85 yards away from your goal.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're gonna get him. That was
Another
Graham.
corner.
Yeah,
Another
Graham.
corner here.
Graham forcing that corner.
Irish will take their time.
Why not? All right, Joseph Menke. Take his lanky frame in there.
Oh, sorry. No, you're fine. I just grabbed my dog.
Swinging a high one, going to drop down just at the penalty spot. But the Irish can't do anything with it.
Oh boy. Danger here.
There's Gall.
There he is.
New favorite
Switching
player.
the point of
Yep,
attack.
Yep. Didn't see anything in front of him, so played it out wide. Minute 20 to go. The Irish looking to keep the clean sheet. Up 5-0. 2 goals from Sebastian Salazar. In the second half, increased the 3-0 lead that 3 Caden Hudson goals gave the Irish in the first half. Now we're down under a minute. Oops, there's a pass with not enough mustard on it. Again, this is our last broadcast this 2023 soccer season. Not the Irish's last game, just our last home game, our last live stream. Appreciate everybody that's been watching and all the nice comments. Yeah, we appreciate Aaron Cunningham and Stephen Bradshaw fiddling with the knobs and making the magic happen. Ooh, that was so close there. Almost an excellent connection there. That's that number 10 there. Anthony Becquerel trying to find Nana.
Something like that.
Getting about 10 seconds to go here. Irish will see out this 5-0 victory here, senior night. Last home game for a fine group of Irish seniors. And there is the official whistle.
There it is.
5-0 Irish. Finish out a very nice home season. Yeah, we thank Urbana. We're very, very attracted to your team. You guys really, really look good out there.
I was impressed with these guys.
Yeah, I really understand.
I agree with you 100%. I think they are going to make some waves here in the postseason. I think there's going to be somebody who meets up against them that wishes they didn't. Coach
Locker, goodbye.
Oh, there he goes. Claws down the back of the.
There he goes. Spidey web. We wish Urbana and their fans a safe trip home and good luck the rest of their season and into the postseason. Yeah, I'll be interested. I'll be watching, see where they are in the regional. And they're going to punch somebody in the mouth and get a win that somebody thought they already had in their pocket. We thank you all for joining us tonight and throughout the season. I'm Rob Kenny on behalf of Matt Blackford. Thanks again, and we will talk to you next season. Bye-bye.